Well, I'm officially a coyote trapper now. Let's see what I got. If you ain't catching possums, you ain't setting predator traps. We're on the board with the possum. This old Duke with the push-pull trigger is whacking and stacking the coons, man. I got my other trap here, this Freedom brand trap, and it appears that the coon found the Duke before he found this one because there's still plenty of bait in the trap and on the ground. So I'm telling you, for just purely trying to catch coons and no other concerns, that push-pull trigger to me is the way to go. Well, I missed him this morning. Man, this is some tough luck. I really feel like I'm letting y'all down. There he is. What, 3 inches from my pan? I mean, that was a big one too. You gotta be 500 or 600 pounds. Ain't no wonder I can't catch a darn coyote. There's gotta be 100 head of cows in this pasture and I can't catch a one cow, so. I'm gonna get this one reset, see if we can do better tomorrow. And probably don't help that they're watching me, studying me as I'm preparing. We got our last couple of water sets here. It looked like when I drove across the dam I could see something at this number 5 on the drowning rod. And dang, I thought it was a beaver. I thought that was a big old flat tail, but nope, that's Mr. Ringtail again. So that puts us 2 coons and a possum for the day. 3 critters. Ain't too bad. Our average is probably 2.5 animals a day, something like that. So would like for it to be more bobcats, foxes, and coyotes, but we'll take what we get. I did miss the gray fox. Well, I don't know that I missed him. I pulled my trail camera card, but I didn't catch the gray fox that I had on video checking out the trapped coon last night. That was a little disappointing, but I added a little bit of a beaver caster on the flat set that was behind that, hoping that that may be enough to draw him in. And I've got some gray fox gland lure. I don't tend to use gray fox gland, but I might break it out just to make sure that I catch him. A lot of times gray foxes will be in pairs, so if you catch one, play your cards right, a lot of times you can catch both of the pairs. So anyway, pretty good day. It's rained very lightly, but most of the day, starting Wednesday, all day yesterday, and it's doing the same thing today with the chance of snow coming in this afternoon and the temperature dropping off. So you know, if it does actually snow and get real cold, I don't know how much critters will move tonight. It may move real good, they may hold up and wait till later on. So either way, they'll start moving sometime. So I'm skimming my catch this evening. It's pretty chilly. It's been raining all day. We've had about an inch of rain today, and it's supposed to get down below freezing tonight. Some areas of the state are getting snow. I think the rain's supposed to move out early in the morning, but the temperature is supposed to continue to drop. So hopefully it'll be a good couple days. Like I said earlier, either the game's going to hold up or it's going to move, one of the two. So I'm sitting here skinning my catch. Had this nice possum this morning, and got me to thinking and got me to feeling a little bit guilty. I haven't been 100% honest with y'all so far. That in truth, you know, my whole business plan, this business plan that I've got in my mind, is built around this animal right here. The coyotes and the bobcats, they're trendy, and you know, that's what interests everybody. You don't see anybody getting excited about catching possums. And I feel like that they don't get the credit they deserve. Not necessarily don't get the credit they deserve. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity in a grinner that's not actualized, not realized. I mean, you look at the fur. The fur's longer than a coon hide. I mean, it's nice and white, got these black tips. You know, a lot of fur, you know, coyotes and bobcats, foxes, stuff like that goes for trim. And but heck, any trapper, very few trappers even skin their possums. Most of them will catch them and shoot them and throw them off in the woods, you know. I mean, they might be worth $1 or $2 on the at the auction. Not to mention this tail here, you know, that most often doesn't get skinned, gets left off. But if you get to looking at that real close, that could be real similar to a gator hide on a watch. So my vision is that with a little rebranding, the possum could be the next bobcat, could be the next fur bearer that really takes the world by storm. It generates a lot of interest from millennials, maybe. I mean, the possum, to me, is the Bitcoin of the fur world. A lot of people are skeptical about it. There's a few people, which I don't know how many people are investing in possums outside of myself. But you think about it. But not only does it have nice, long, luxurious fur, you've got a tail that's got potential to be multi-used. The meat, that looks like a rabbit, you know. And heck, you don't even have to trap them. You just go and pick up road kills for a solid day and you'd have more possums than you could skin. So I'm working on a rebranding program for the possum. And I just, you know, y'all will be on the inside scoop, and I'll keep flashing my ideas from y'all, because it's been pretty helpful, you know, just seeing how ways that I can improve my sets and things like that from people watching my videos. I really appreciate it. But like I say, I think with a little rebranding, a little fresh marketing, possum can take over the world. You know, not to toot my own horn, but I have been called by myself a visionary, and I often compare myself to people like Steve Jobs and Henry Ford. I think you know, Henry Ford's famous quote of, if I'd asked people what they wanted, they would have wanted faster horses, right? And he built the automobile. Well, I think there's a lot of potential right here. If you ask people what they want prettier bobcats. But when they see this new chic fur, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Anyway, like I said, you know, I've kind of felt a little sheepish because I haven't been producing my main target, but I finally got on the board today. I'm getting a nice prime possum skin in the freezer, and this is a start to something great. So I'm going to get this thing skinned out. I'm going to go in and warm up and get cleaned up and get ready for the trap line tomorrow. Hope y'all have a good night.